So whoever I'm speaking to today, there is something that has been hidden from you for a long time now, and this is something that you have been feeling on an intuitive level, but there's a lot of confusion surrounding this because you have no clarity about the situation, right? So I'm actually getting that there's no communication about this, okay? This is something that you haven't been told, you have no proof of. This is just something that you've been feeling on an intuitive level. And I'm getting that again. There is a lot of confusion here, okay? A lot of confusion, a lot of hidden energy, hidden feelings, right? That has been going on here. Now, you're somebody that you're very intuitive, but I'm getting that only very recently you have found this out. Like, I'm getting this energy where you have had to spend some time alone. I just seen 101 on the timer, and it is 12:01 on my actual clock, right? But there is this energy where recently you've had to spend some time alone, okay? Some time maybe isolating yourself, or maybe you've just been, spending some time alone. And in this alone time, it's like you've been able to think, okay? You've been able to think, but you've also been able to receive clarity about situations, right? Now I'm getting that recently, okay, before your little alone time, there was a lot of energy surrounding you, a lot of energy in your field, okay, distracting you, a lot of people that were around you that, again, it's almost like you disconnected from your own intuition. And maybe even if you didn't disconnect, you may have felt like the connection was weaker because you also had a lot of different energy surrounding you at the time, right? Now I'm getting that you've been isolating, okay, yourself, or you've had to kind of spend some time alone for whatever reason, and I'm getting that you've done a lot of soul searching, right? I just need 222 on the timer. You've done a lot of soul searching, and again, you have reconnected with your inner knowing, your intuition, and there's something here that had low-key been bugging you. Like, I'm getting that this is bugging you. Like, you keep thinking about it, it keeps popping up, especially in your dream state, okay? So you may be having very vivid dreams about this situation. Again, there's this energy of you just knowing on an intuitive level, but being very confused because there is no clarity in the 3D, right? There hasn't been any like solid proof here, okay? So again, this is you kind of just knowing on an intuitive level. Now, don't get me wrong, do not ignore your intuition, okay? Your intuition is incredibly powerful, okay? So if you're having dreams, right, if you're getting signs, if you have an inner knowing about a situation but there's no proof in the 3D, do not ignore that, okay? Again, your intuition is very powerful, and this situation here, so this is actually helping you unlock your psychic abilities, okay? Unlock your intuition. This is helping you navigate your intuition, right? So in the long run, this may be very like confusing at the moment, okay? Maybe you have like a lack of clarity, but in the long run, this is something that's going to help you so much with your own intuition and kind of learning how to navigate it and listen to it, right? This is literally teaching you how to navigate your intuition, how to listen to your intuition, how your intuition speaks to you, right? So again, take note, okay? Because everything that you are feeling on an intuitive level, all of the signs that you're getting, dreams that you're getting, this inner knowing that, again, because right now there is no clarity in the 3D, right? Like, whatever this is, this person hasn't actually told you about it, right? This inner knowing is something that is a gift, okay? And right now you're tapping back into it. It is something that is very powerful. But again, once you get clarity, and you're about to get clarity here, okay? But once you get clarity about the situation, you're going to realize just how powerful your intuition is and your inner guidance is, and this is you literally tapping into this gift, okay? And you literally do have a gift, right? Now, you're somebody that just knows, okay? You're somebody that you download information, okay? So if you don't know something, it will be shown to you, or it's almost like you just know the answer, right? So this is something that right now, through this experience, why it's so confusing, why it may even make you feel a little bit crazy or maybe a little bit delusional, because again, it's like you're feeling this energy on a 5D level, like your intuition telling you one thing, but the 3D, right? The 3D at the moment is showing you the complete opposite, okay? Again, this is so you trust your intuition. It is really teaching you how to trust your intuition. So things seem to be very confusing. Things have been very confusing in this one situation for a long time. I'm getting this energy where it's almost like hard for you to believe, okay? It's almost hard for you to believe, because I'm getting that the truth here that you're feeling on an intuitive level, like in the 3D, it feels so far-fetched. Like it feels like, this is too good to be true, or this could never happen, okay? Or there definitely are, with the Five of Wands here, there's definitely conflict in the way, okay? There's issues in the way here. I'm also getting this energy of, it doesn't seem possible, okay? In the 3D, it doesn't seem possible at all, right? So let me just ask, what is this truth? Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, so there is a spiritual connection that you feel with somebody, okay? Now this is a very strong spiritual bond. This is very undeniable, okay? You are getting very strong signs about this person. You are getting strong dreams about this person. You and this person, you guys are very connected in the 5D. There's a strong telepathic bond between you two. This is somebody that you have this sole purpose with this person. This person really, there's like this contract between you two, right? Where this person wants to protect you, okay? They also want to look after you. This is something that you may feel of this person, but again, in the 3D right now, it feels like it's very hard to believe, okay? It may feel like this is too good to be true. It seems to make a lot of sense, on an intuitive level. The signs are very, very clear. But the thing is, in the 3D, it's completely opposite, okay? Again, there's people that don't want to see this connection thrive, okay? There's people that are against this connection. There also may be a third party with the Three of Wands here, like there may be somebody in the way here. There's like a lot going on, right? It feels like this in something that if this soul connection was to like go ahead, it would kind of be like people would be against it, okay? That's what this illusion is, because it feels like it just can't happen in the 3D for whatever reason. Like there's things in the way, there's things that are stopping it, there's things that, again, it feels like it could never really move forward, right? A lot of like limiting belief here, a lot of it's like almost feels impossible on a 3D logical, level. It's 12:12 now on my actual clock, but it feels almost impossible for this to ever go ahead in the 3D, and this is again why things are so confusing between you two. and there's a lack of communication here. Okay, there could be a separation period between you two. There's a lack of communication, and again, there's no connection. You feel it, they feel it. In the 3D, things never really align. Okay, things seem to be really confusing and dreadful. Okay, very dreadful. Now again, there's this energy of, for some of you, you feel like this could never go ahead. Okay, for others, you feel like you've missed this opportunity. I also see this energy of, it's very painful. Like, this is a very painful situation for you and your person. Like, I'm getting that there's a separation period, there's lack of clarity, there's so much confusion, right? But there's a lot of pain. Now you may not even know like why this pain's there, they may not get it either. But this is a very strong soul connection, okay, with a lot of energy. You guys are literally, in other lifetimes, there's this energy of you guys just never separating, like literally being together at all times. I just seen 7-11 on my actual timer. There's this energy here where it's like, in other lifetimes, you guys were always by each other's side. You guys never let each other go. This person was constantly protecting you and looking after you. Like, this was your person, right? And in this lifetime, when there's like this separation period, like right now there's this lack of clarity. It feels like you guys can't even be together. There's like things in the way, people in the way, but this separation period is so painful. You both are in a lot of pain, and it's almost like your souls are longing to be together, and you both may not understand why you feel this way. This is why, because in past lives you guys were inseparable, right? You guys literally, like, you wouldn't leave each other's side. Like, you guys were partners in crime. That's what I'm getting, like this energy of like being together no matter what, and like supporting each other no matter what, right? So again, this is why these feelings, they're very intense here, very intense. So there's a lot of misconception here, okay? I'm getting that the feminine energy in this particular connection, remember that these readings do not resonate for everyone, but the feminine energy in this connection, they seem to be the ones that are holding back. They seem to be the ones that are not telling the truth about this connection, okay? Either they're straight up lying about their feelings for you. I just need 909. They could be lying about their feelings for you. They also feel extremely closed off, extremely guarded, like extremely like, this is somebody that is creating distance between you and them, right? And they feel really guarded, like they feel like, it's almost like the masculine will try to pursue this feminine energy, and this feminine, this is somebody that they need some healing, right? This is somebody that has definitely been hurt in the past, okay? This is somebody that they have a lot of trauma, and they're somebody that is extremely closed off and uncomfortable when it comes to love, okay? This is somebody that they may feel like they're cold, they're disconnected, they may feel like it's impossible to love them, or if you try to love them, it's like they push you back, they push you away, right? Yeah, so I'm getting that the feminine energy here is the one that's actually being very, like they're pushing back, okay? And they may even be, again, lying about their feelings. They may even act like they don't like you, okay? It's like as soon as the masculine here try to pursue this feminine energy, this scared, this feminine energy. This feminine energy, by the way, they're not used to peace. They're used to a very like chaotic, toxic environment. They're somebody, again, it's almost like they feel like a wounded animal in a way, okay, where it's like they've been hurt and now they're like scared and they're pushing people away. That's what they feel like, right? They're very uncomfortable to love. This is somebody that very hurt, abandonment issues. I just need 1111. They tend to push people away, right? They see a lot of like love and comfort in you, and this is scaring them, okay? This feels too good to be true to them. This feels like you're somebody that is like, I'm picking up on a masculine that is very warm, and remember that, take the energy how it resonates, right? But the masculine here seem to be very warm and protective, and they feel very safe. They're not used to this, okay? They're not used to like this loving, protective, like safeness, okay? They're used to a very chaotic environment. They're also used to walking on eggshells. That's another thing I'm picking up on. This is somebody that doesn't feel safe, okay? By the way, their nervous system is out of whack here. And this is somebody that their emotions are so deep for you. Like, so deep for you, right? And these emotions that they have for you are next level, okay? So it's like they feel like they've fallen really deeply for you, and this scares them because, again, they don't trust people. Their heart's so closed off, okay? They push love away. They tend to be around people that are toxic, okay? You may notice this is somebody that is constantly in like a toxic relationship, or they're with like a toxic person, or they're always somebody that may take people back, okay? Say somebody hurts them and they forgive the person, right? They're used to being around toxic people, people that make them walk on eggshells, people that don't make them feel safe and don't make them feel loved, and that's what they're used to. That's what their nervous system is used to, right? Now, the masculine here feels safe. Now, you may be the feminine in this energy, you may be the masculine. Take the energy how it resonates, but this masculine energy feels safe. And do you know what's so crazy about this? In their mind, okay, so this masculine here is safe, loving, okay? They're being drawn to this masculine because this masculine wants to protect them. But in their mind, that's not safe, okay? In their mind, they are actually having a very negative reaction to this masculine that is actually safe and wants to protect them because they're not used to that. So because they're not used to that, that's not safe to them. Like, they don't feel protected. They don't feel safe, okay? They tend to feel comfortable around people that are making them walk on eggshells, and maybe it's more like a very karmic exchange, okay? They always are in some type of karmic toxic connection or around karmic toxic people that, you know, make them feel on edge all the time, okay? And again, this person, they're not used to being in a peaceful, protective connection or around these peaceful, protective people, right? It's 12:21 on my actual clock here. 12:22 now. But there's this energy here where it's like their nervous system is not used to you. Like, it's not used to your energy, okay? Again, the masculine energy, right? So again, this person, they're hard to approach, okay? They've been lying about their feelings. They've been hiding from you. They've been avoiding you. They've been pushing you away, right? Because again, they don't feel safe with this type of protective energy. They don't feel safe, right? This feminine doesn't feel safe with this masculine protective energy because they're not used to that. So again, it's like, for some of you, this masculine really expressed their emotions, or they were very clear with this person, and that scared this person and they ran away, right? As I mentioned, they were having like an actual reaction here. They were having this reaction where they're like, this doesn't feel safe to me, okay? For some of you, maybe it felt boring. Maybe it felt boring to them, right? This person's nervous system out of whack, okay? Fight or flight mode. This is somebody that is stuck in that, right? Meaning that they're always on edge. This is somebody that really needs to relax. They need to relax their shoulders. They need to breathe, okay? In this state, this protective energy doesn't feel safe because it's not normal. Like, it's not normal to them, right? So now what I see, though, is that's been the feminine energy for a long time, hiding their feelings, lying about their feelings, running away, right? Hiding from the healing, hiding from love, okay? Rejecting love, avoiding love, isolating themselves, okay? This stemmed from abandonment issues, okay? This is somebody that had abandonment issues. And when you have abandonment issues and you do not heal them, you tend to isolate yourself, okay? You tend to believe that everyone's going to end up leaving you, right? So what you do is you push everyone away first and you isolate yourself first, right? Because again, it's like you act out of fear. But that's only if you're not healing it. And that's what's been happening with this feminine energy, right? So I am getting that this feminine energy, it's like they've had this sudden realization, okay? This sudden awakening where they have rejected this masculine a number of times and they have regretted it so many times, right? This is somebody that there was like this rejection that they caused. They rejected their masculine, that again, they have been, you know, feeling this connection to this masculine for a very long time, strong connection. They're not used to it, okay? So they were hiding from it, hiding their feelings, lying about their feelings, acting like they don't even like this masculine, right? Just acting so out of character and so different to how they actually feel. And they regretted it the whole time. So now what I see is this person coming back, and this person, this feminine energy, they've had this realization, and again, now they want to be seen. Now they want this, okay? They're sick of avoiding this connection. They're sick of, again, it's like they keep rejecting this connection that they want so bad because of their own issues, right? So now I see this person making an actual decision, which is really big. Also, moving really quick with the Chariot here and the Two of Pentacles, because they're making a decision and moving very quick, right? Having this awakening, and they have found this strength, this resilience, okay? This is something that was always within them, but they didn't recognize it within themselves, okay? This is somebody that has been, again, dealing with a lot, but they are healing, and it's almost like this person rejected their divine counterpart so much, and now they cannot handle it anymore, and they're putting an end to that cycle, and they're just going for it. So the person that was lying about their feelings, hiding from their divine counterpart, you're about to see a massive change, like a massive change where they're just very straightforward. They're not hiding anymore. Like, they want to be with their divine counterpart. They have missed this opportunity too many times and regretted it too many times. So now they've put an end to it and they're coming on very strong. Okay. So this is somebody who now is going to, before they were hiding, now they really want to be seen. Now they're being really loud about it too. Like, they are going to come in and be so straightforward and, again, confirm everything that this divine counterpart, you, whoever I'm speaking to, like, this is everything that you've been knowing on an intuitive level, but it's been so confusing and you were gaslighting yourself because the 3D was showing you something completely opposite to what your intuition was showing you. Right? But in the midst of this, you developed these very strong psychic abilities. You tapped back into your gift, right? This person through this had learnt to love themselves, okay? Learnt to kind of help themselves, heal themselves, open themselves up, and stop hiding from themselves and this connection, okay? So again, there's this massive shift in the dynamic I'm picking up on here. And it's going to be very like, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, wow, this person that had been avoiding me and now all of a sudden really full on like just wanting to be with you, like wanting to kind of tell you the truth, okay? And it, from this person avoiding you so much and missing this opportunity so many times, okay? Strong Cancer energy here, strong Taurus energy. We also have Capricorn energy and Aries energy as well. So that's all I have for you guys. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.